G'day, rest on it. Should be all systems go now. Mic unmuted.
That guy!
Oh. I ducked IRL to try and get under that light post. Don't want to bang my head on it to get clotheslined. How that crap didn't die is beyond me. Oh, that sucks.
An overcharged plasma pistol shot will neutralize their shield. Should also take down a bruised armor.
Oh yeah? Where were you a minute ago?
Still trapped inside my pod.
Oh, I think I ruined this. I'm just dumb. That plasma was meant to go a lot further. Win.
Location.
Almost there. What's wrong?
Multiple hostiles closing on my position. Listen carefully. If I don't make it...
Whoa! Hang on. I'll be right there.
Too late. They spotted me.
Damn it, no! Veronica! Talk to me. Don't move. I'm coming. You hear?
Oh no. Terrible, terrible terror. But we'll keep it. We'll just get a run going. It's fine. No plasma nades, but it's fine.
Frag out!
Trooper, over here. Help us secure this vehicle.
Hmm.
We need some help in here!
Watch that chopper. Hit it head on and it'll tear us to pieces.
Okay.
Got him!
Trooper, you're almost at 2nd Platoon's location. Give them a hand and push to the primary objective.
What is the objective, Colonel?
You know the Covenant carrier that slipped away from the city? We need to secure its old LZ.
Trooper,
Snatch
this is
a tier
2nd
1
Platoon.
asset.
See what you can do about those raids.
Where's the Colonel?
Pinned down near the Covenant LZ. Look, the elevator. Incoming!
What the hell just happened?
Subspace rupture. Must have weakened the support rings.
All units. Target assets are on the move. Everyone clear the area before more debris comes down.
Colonel? Sir! Damn, he's gone. Trooper, head up the hill. We gotta find a way out of this park.
Welcome back, Ron.
No human escape to say what they have seen.
Found a hole in the wall, Trooper. Drive right through it.
All right. All right. Of course. Of course. Hello, Jesus, and thank you for the good luck. Probably actually could have faster to the button. Oh. God damn it. That's a 2-minute revert. I'm not sure we can PB of a 2-minute revert. Alright. I'll see if I can practice talking about what I'm doing. Since we got not much else to talk about. And gotta get ready to commentate my own run. So hopefully we can clear all these enemies with a double nade and maybe a bit of SMG spray just to clean up. Just like that. Focus down the grunts. Looking for nade drops here. And then we're just gonna break the shields, headshot and back smack. Collect some plasma nades and then wait for some RNG timers. Nice, 3 plasma nades. Get the prompt. Like I said, get the prompt. That was a bit delayed. And then get the button press. So I got a bit wrecked by RNG there. So this is going to be a bit of a slow PTD, but we got 3 plasma nades, so we'll just try and hit this slide and then go from there. Get to the next level. And then decide if we reset the next level. Shoot the SMG here just to alert the grunts so they get out of my way so I can do this nade slide. Okay, there was 2 nades there, but didn't get any of them. That's fine. We still got 2 here. Just do some cheeky cheeky little nade boosts to save a few frames. And then, like we tried before, we're gonna get a little carpet ride off this chair if we do it right, which we didn't quite do it right. You just sort of interact with the chair in an awkward way and physics just drags it across the ground. Alright, Terra Plaza, start with hog launch. 3 nades to launch this hog into us, and we got a decent launch even though my setup was a bit jank. So that's good. So from here on, just looking for some plasma nades to allow us to go fast.
Over here!
If we don't go for plasma nades, we're gonna just try and do a little cheeky 4-stack with the grenade, the frag grenades. Where you pick up some nades, you use one immediately, and then pick up a 4th grenade. Didn't see any. I messed up the nade stack. So unfortunately I've only got 1 frag here for this next section. See how this goes. Okay, we managed to avoid the enemies and the hog.
An overcharged plasma pistol shot will neutralize
Having an extra nade there just helps clear the path so you can get a launch down the street more easily. That's okay. So now, mostly through the way, all the way through this level. Okay, no plasma pistol, so we're just gonna AR this guy down.
Buck, location.
Couldn't quite AR him down, too many of my bullets missed, so we're gonna go for Hunter car boost.
Listen carefully.
This hunter's going off this car into us, so we're gonna get a launch.
Hang on, I'll be right there.
And I went way too early and died. If you can get a Berserking Brute there, then you can just go for a Berserking Brute boost and avoid the need to go for that trick. It's a bit of a deadly trick, but arguably kind of consistent and what? And it's fast. Hey, Angel Fort. Hanging in there. Have you? Weekend was good. Now it's Monday, which is grim. Okay, got most of the enemies. Oh, this is too awkward. The grunts were hiding and these brutes are way more aggressive than they normally are. First day in your new job? Nice. Congratulations and good luck. It is soon. It's in a week's time. Okay, let's see how this double nade goes here. Clean up, and then we kill the grunts. They're walking forward this time. Where's this guy going? Please more nades, thank you. Again, slow clear though, we should just get a run going. Get a run for your Tayari. This is so slow, but it's fine. Just get a run going. Bit unfortunate the brute backs up that far. Not much you can do about it other than reset. So again, shoot to alert the grunts so they move away from the top of the stairs. So they're out of the way of these nades. Nade drops, I missed them, that's fine. Plasma nades here, I really don't know how much time they save. Tony Hawk runs? Yeah, nice. Hopefully they're good, and hopefully you get a chance to catch them. Bit of a slide, didn't really save time. Alright, hog launch. Okay, we got nades, which is the only good thing in a plasma pistol about getting a bad launch there. It's a bit of a tricky one to get a good one every time, but doing that was better than walking. It was faster and I've also got nades. I mean, you can get nades from walking, but it was faster. So, here, got nades, I'll get that one. So now, provided I survive, a plasma nade set up here, which is a bit more consistent than the frag setup. Frag gets the enemies out of the way and the hog out of the way. And this run's a bit slow because those first two launches were slow, but it's fine. Hey, Toy Chess, thanks for good luck.
Location.
Almost there. What's wrong?
So now it depended on these hunters being nice.
Listen carefully. If I don't make it,
Whoa, hang on. I'll be right there.
Okay, we got a launch. We'll take it.
No! Veronica! Talk to me. Don't move. I'm coming. You hear?
Not the best end slide, but it was better than the last one. And not the best, sorry. Thanks for the good luck, Gravy Gravy. So there's a bit of time saving those first two levels. But being green out of Tayari doesn't equal PB. Being green at the end is a PB, so let's just focus on getting to the end. And keep this run. Oops, okay, ouch. just worked enough. We'll do an audio log. 4-2.
Come on, she's home. We can take her. Away. You think I'm deaf? Last warning. Back away from my cash machine. You too, girly.
Sadie, get out of there!
Look, I'm stepping back, okay? Why don't you just put down your gun?
Time to break the piggy bank.
Hey! You almost hit me!
African Trust.
Open up.
Banking with pride.
Open up.
Everyone, listen! That's a Covenant dropship!
40 years I've been coming to this place. 40 years of losing my hard-earned cash. Well, today I hit the jackpot. You hear me, you damn machine? I want my money!
Incorrect password. Please remove your card.
Virgil, give her the money! And we've got to find some cover.
Ha! Out of my way, you little slut!
Find a place to... There, dumpster. Across the street. Brutes! How big they are.
I win.
Ooh,
I win.
right on top of you. Oh my god! You just tore the ATM off the casino wall.
Payday!
Transaction complete. Please come again.
Bit unfortunate that Berserking Brute didn't want to follow me the whole way. They're not the most optimal use of grenades, but it's fine. Not the best first 3 splits. Could be minus 15 seconds. Instead we're not, but it's fine.
Die!
Trooper,
Not the best
over
nade
here, help
slide.
us secure this vehicle. Hostiles engaging, killer.
We need some help in here!
The longest drive.
Watch that chopper. Hit it head on and it'll tear us to pieces.
Okay. All good.
Thanks for the assist, Trooper. Get this Warthog moving. Our CO needs us to clear this sector.
Affirmative.
Scuffed cliff climb, and this is
Trooper, you're
slow.
almost at
So
second platoon's
slip.
location. Give them a hand and push to the primary objective.
Okay.
What is the objective?
Very slow.
You know the
around.
Covenant carrier that slipped away from the city? We need to secure its old LZ. Snatch a Tier 1 asset.
Trooper, this is
That's right.
second
At least we're
platoon.
having
See what you
fun.
can do about those raids.
Where's the colonel?
She's pinned down near the Covenant LC.
I should just practice that cliff
Send the
climb.
armor, we can roll across
Uh,
the bridge to his location.
I meant to take. I was supposed to take
Look,
notes
the elevator.
on things to
Incoming!
practice. I'm struggling to like
What the hell
find
just happened?
specific reset points to practice, but there are a few things. So I keep probably lying to myself that there aren't.
Target assets are on the move. Everyone clear the area. Before
Some of them are just like get good. You can't really specifically practice.
Sir,
But some of them are like practice a launch off a checkpoint for like 7 minutes,
head up the hill. We gotta find a way out of this park.
which I should be doing.
No human escape to say what they have seen.
Found a hole in the wall, Trooper. Drive right.
Yeah, 214 is fine. The quick climb's just frustrating. It's one of the I used to always choke it and still do. But I mean, like, I used to. It was one of like the easiest tricks, air quotes, in the game that I avoided for the longest time when I first learned the game. Because I couldn't be bothered. Like the backup loses 10 seconds, maybe. And it's like, I would rather just always get through uplift than just get stuck trying to do quicklime. But it's obviously doable, just finicky. And even to this day I probably should practice it more. So every time this carbiner shoots me, I'm probably saving like 0.1 of a frame. Pressure launch. That's fine, we're alive, that's all that matters. Spam crouch with scroll wheel. Fast but not too fast. And didn't save heaps of time from it. But this streets time should still be okay. Point one of a frame is gains. Every 0.1 of a frame counts. That's what they say. So throughout the streets, we're emptying out a UNSC weapon and holding onto it, so that on the next street section, we get a fresh loadout. So we get auto mag again and SMG again with full ammo, which is cool, but the main thing is a fresh set of frags, 3 frags in the pocket, which we use to go fast. So this is basically the last time we do that in streets with no UNSC ammo. And then next streets we'll get 3 frags.
Follow me. Harder to charge.
I don't know what the best boost.
I got this one.
Quiz. Ty went further than I did.
That's the last one. Got
Yeah, you can see on the input viewer that if I scroll up, it crouches.
Come on, Super, unlock the keypad.
Keep it clean. Respect public property.
You don't let us trigger those charges in about 5 minutes.
You can see me
your data
spamming
center's gonna be
scroll wheel,
crawling with Covenant.
trying to crouch.
Bridge toll accepted. Have a pleasant trip.
Nobody crossed my street.
I am cheating and having a free scrolling mouse, which makes it somewhat viable. Good morning and good luck, Caitlin. Good morning and good luck. Good morning and thank you. I was just reading verbatim what you typed. It's fine.
Ah, man, Covenant landing on the other side of the wall.
Only one jackal died. No. Aim.
Pumping mags. Oh God, no.
This run's very scuffed.
Damn it! Run everywhere we go. Kill
Very scuffed. Alright, just getting the reps in.
Enjoy that extra nose hole.
So that clear was an important clear to get right, which we didn't. Lost a bit of time. So from here we're just clearing out some enemies. We're on a big timer. And just have to kill most of the enemies. Oh, if I can stop being descoped. Should hopefully be enough enemies. Okay. Just waiting for that dialogue, which we got. I don't have heaps of sniper ammo, which if everything goes well shouldn't be an issue, but that requires everything to go well. Hello, Ferret. Good morning to you too.
Fall back! I repeat, fall back to the top of the ring. Can't hold them. Everyone get inside the building.
Too many of them, Dutch. We gotta scoot.
Hurry up, man.
Okay.
Check those charts.
Got the
Wait, what? More explosives? Yeah, what gives? I thought we were supposed to protect this building.
I have orders to deny enemy access to all classified data housed in this facility. You don't
Instant
like
dialogue.
it, jump your butts back into orbit.
Only thing I don't like is that our butts are currently inside this facility.
They're cutting through the door. Settle down, people. Find some cover. All right, here they come. Watch your crossfire.
yeah, we got less though. Okay, I'm not gonna flip the wave. Get a marine. I think I want this. Good.
Focus your fire to the right.
Coming in on the left. Adjust your fire.
Oh, I needed to hit that shot. Maybe I didn't. Don't reload this.
Left side, Dutch.
On my last bag.
Oh yeah, well that clearly could have been better, but it's fine.
I think we just killed their beast.
Spawn killing enemies there, that's basically all that is. Just trying to use rockets as optimally as possible. Catch enemies off spawn. There's a few sections there where you're sort of waiting for enemies to spawn. Like they sort of drip feed their way in.
Hi there, stupid. Last bag.
And sort of an important detail is when you got a bunch of enemies to kill and they all need to die. It's about how quickly you can kill the last enemy. That's how the way I think about it. Doesn't matter how quickly you kill the second enemy or the third enemy. If there's like 6 enemies to kill. So just letting the first couple walk in while you know, get your rocket reloaded is fine, because you're still waiting for that last enemy to spawn and walk into view.
Changing mags.
So yeah. Alright, I'm just going to grab some nades which I've got, and we're going to do a quiz while we get on the elevator. Enjoy the quiz.
Still breathing? Good deal.
Everyone on the elevator. I put enough charges in this shaft to blow this building twice.
All right, that's it. Transfer the detonation codes to my comm. If anyone's taking this place out, it's gonna be me.
Evac Bird's gonna meet us on the roof.
heck did these buggers come from?
Underground tunnels are filled with the damn things.
Finally, a good reason to blow this building up. There you go.
Is that all of them?
They seem to be lacking motivation.
Alright, just gotta clear these enemies out.
Take it, baby!
I'm taking fire.
Don't bother getting Oh, what a throw!
We turned him into a unicorn.
Stuck him!
Okay. Sub 8. Does anyone know how an easy way to get to the number 28 as an answer to that question? Does anyone know how that wave fight works? I'm assuming Gravy does.
Watch out! Run for it!
Quick maths. Gravy actually just quickly loaded up Halo 2, did the wave fight, counted the elites, and then answered the question. Oh, this is a bit far back. It's totally fine. We're on the warning. It's fine, it's fine. That's right. There's 7 waves, and you start with 1 elite, and you get 1 more elite every wave. So there's 1 elite, 2 elites, 3 elites, 4 elites, 5, 6, and 7.
Get to the Scorpion tank, Trevor, before the race takes it out!
Good work, Trooper. Covenant's been rolling us back block by block. Every Marine in the city is heading for a rally point near the Naval Intelligence Building. You ought to come with us.
Sure, as long as I get to drive the tank.
We got a squad of Marines pinned down, far corner of the next plaza. It's packed with Covenant, Trooper, so once you commit, don't stop moving.
Okay, pretty simple ghost driving through to this Banshee grab. And we'll just hopefully get the right lineup and get the Banshee to land belly down.
Wait till they're in the kill zone.
That was a bad miss. And that was a bad miss. Really bad miss. Okay, no belly down. And this goes.
Get some, you maggot.
GG.
Doc, what are you doing up there? Mickey, over here. I'm out of rockets. Kill that ray.
That's supposed to go a lot faster than that, but
Mickey, shoot the ray for God's sake.
I just was missing shots. And I still haven't reworked out my lineup to get that Banshee to land belly down a bit more often than it is. But it's kind of why I needed to get that beam rifle shot in that first brew. He ended up going to the Ghost that I had parked. So maybe he really wasn't going to brute shot my Banshee, but I was just scared he was. But it was actually the other brute that was brute shotting my Banshee. Which is more of an issue.
Runners, Mickey. They're trying to flank us.
Do we have a Banshee? We do have a Banshee.
like this?
Keep it up, Mickey. We almost got him beat.
Alright, well, other than having less automag ammo than I should, I've got like basically the starting loadout.
Way to go, Mickey! Come to my position!
Maybe I should have picked up the third frag for more continuity. Okay, unfortunate. But we just keep playing. We just keep playing. So there's roughly like a 15 to 20% chance we get a ghost spawn here. The ghost saves like 6 seconds throughout the run. It costs a few seconds here to grab it, but then it saves back time over the following 2 streets due to the the carryover of the ghost. Same way we've carried over this goose. So my PB, I get the ghost. So I probably don't lose time on that split, and I hopefully won't lose time on the next 2 street sections.
On the way up?
But I won't save any time because I had the ghost in that run as well. In MPD, it's just a bit of movement through to the end fight, and the end fight gets a bit hectic.
That did it. Shoot and scoot.
And rather than like trying to think about how crazy the banshee spawns are and counting banshees and stuff, we usually just jam out to the tunes of the wave fight. But we're supposed to be thinking really hard about the wave fight and making sure we hit all our Spartan laser shots and don't kill phantoms too soon and count banshees and all this sort of stuff. But it's just easier to switch the brain off and jam out to the tunes.
Romeo, get to work.
Okay, beam rifle pushed me quite a bit there.
Don't let him get behind us.
Looking for a cone launch here. That's fine. Ideally I'm a bit closer to the cone so I don't take splatter damage there. And I can do another little boost.
Gunny, we moved one of those construction cranes, made a bridge to our location.
Affirmative. We're almost there.
Wait, what? Did I stick the grunt?
That did it. Shoot and scoot. Jackals with carbines up to Romeo. Phantom landing on the pad.
That was weird.
Down, Gunny. On a rooftop northeast of your location.
I threw it straight down.
We'll come to you. Grab some ammo, Romeo.
It was such an unnecessary grenade, but I just wanted to kill the 2 grunts behind me. Just cause.
Romeo, get to work.
Should be able to outrun a plasma nade.
Jetpack brute. Don't let him get behind.
And even still, like, it shouldn't be close enough to kill me. So I must have stuck a grunt.
Get down. Grenade.
And it sucks because there's a checkpoint right there that I knew I was kind of delaying. Oh well.
Gunny, we moved one of those construction cranes, made a bridge to our location.
Affirmative. We're almost there.
We'll see if this run would have been a PB. If this NMPD went better.
down.
Staying to the left here to avoid spawning in some banshees that rock the air quotes bridge. Generally just makes it harder to snipe and easier to fall off.
Scoreboard.
What's our situation?
Okay.
Bird's wasted. Lost the pilot on impact. Rest of us are okay. Not for long. Phantom's inbound.
Can you get off this?
Why am I not surprised? Pick your turret, Romeo. Conserve your ammo. This is gonna get hot.
I'm not gonna kill these banshees.
Phantom coming in left.
As I said though, we got tunes to jam out to, so it's fine. Gonna try and juggle these Spartan lasers. So as one's recharging, we pick up another one.
Laser ready.
Just need banshees to be in range. Spawn to my left. Nice. These guys always spawn in range. So it's nice to have them spawn there. Okay, that's actually okay.
Seriously, close your eyes.
Just got that guy.
There you are, you slippery phantoms! Hit them hard! Wait for it. Peace history! Cover me, slowly! Phantom to our right! Here she goes! Remember to tell your money back home? What a beating we gave you!
Okay, I killed that guy a bit early. That's fine. Okay. It was about a 1 minute revert, so that would have been totally fine. Got out just a frame too early. Maybe a bit more than a frame, but it's fine. Okay, tiny bonk there. Hopefully no more bonks. Okay, that's good. And then make sure to go down the middle of the street here. Okay. Oh, it's fine. Okay, Pico is a bit of a Sean Sharp mission if everything goes well. Nade slide into nade jump into shooting brute feet.
Well, let's see what you remember, Trooper. Move!
After that grunt and one more enemy dies, and then this phantom starts dropping off its troops. So we wait for this banshee to be the second enemy rather than killing two grunts, which is what we do in the IL. Because it gives us time to get into the banshee and hopefully get a checkpoint.
What do you see, Gunny?
Whole lot of cover.
Break through the soft
Gather a lot
barrier.
of freighter from that slip space
Get
right
back in the Banshee.
I wonder what they're looking for.
Banshee flip to go fast. Try and hit this trigger through the wall while exiting, and I didn't do it. I got out slightly too early. And I got stuck in the back of the Banshee. Hit a load. It's an easy one to miss if you're not paying super close attention to it, but it's also on the way to the door. Hit some triggers, get a checkpoint, and we break through a barrier again.
On my way.
This time we just stay in the Banshee. And we're through the barrier. Some more Banshee flips to go fast. Hit the load. Hit some triggers through the wall. Don't have to exit the Banshee for these ones. Some last two Banshee flips.
Got it. Let it burn. Head into the tunnel before another one shows up.
Slightly bad direction. And then we're going to try and hit a cool shot on this wall. So that should hopefully work. Didn't work. So you have to shoot the squid house at the end there. There's a way to do it by ricocheting it off the wall, which can save some time if you hit it first try, but I was just a bit too far down the ramp. Needed to be on the flat section. Short, sharp and shiny, but very easy to lose lots of time on that level. And getting time save on that level can be very valuable. Alright. I'm gonna focus on getting 2 frags here. Nice. Normally you start with 2, because I carried over 1. Needed to make sure I picked up the one that's further back. So Data Hive. What's the small time save on this level? Largely revolving around plasminate drops, which are RNG. So after that, other than that first grenade we just picked up, hoping for plasminate drops from all the grunts throughout the level. And then we want to end with at least 2 plasminades to carry into Coastal, because they're going to be very important in order to go fast on that level. That was a really good cone launch. We need plasminate drops, which we got 1. This grunt doesn't know where to go. Failing to backsmack, which means I miss out on the chance to get more nades. I would like at least 1 more nade from the next 3 grunts, but A, they don't always drop them, and even if they do, they aren't always close enough to pick up. So we'll see where these grunts are. Here we go. Not bad. There we go. There we go.
Expect delays.
I'm gonna die, you hear me?
Little boost from the brute. Get us onto the slope. I missed that slide jump, but it's fine.
Thanks,
Alright.
Trooper. They almost
So
had
far
me.
so good.
Been trying to get down
So on
to
the drop down
next
here,
level,
you can
second
land
by
on a slope and get a
team.
slide
Stack is
jump.
locked down tight.
The challenge is that we've got 4 drones beneath us. They're going to try and get in our way. And hitting the drop down is like a little bit precise with the movement. And I didn't quite get it, but that's fine. It means we get that carbine ammo. Get these guys out of the way for this cone launch.
You go first.
It's a subpar cone launch.
Bitch. These are my guys.
Because I've got plasminades, there's a crate boost coming up that I'll do. We've got flame nades as well, which was the other important thing. The drop rate on the flame nades is relatively high on this in these brutes, so you get them more often than not. Crate boost with a plasminade. Saved a couple seconds or less. Nade slide with a plasminade. And then we just focus on killing the grunts for more nades. Brutes help a bit for spike grenades and carbine ammo, but not mandatory. Okay, couldn't kill that other grunt and messed up my slide jumps, but it's fine. We got these grunts and this brute. And then we gotta hope this cop just walks in straight lines to where he needs to go. And crouches.
You're going down to level 9 too.
Touch slow, but it's fine.
Guess I could use some backup.
I will save this plasma grenade. This run's not worth. I'm not gonna have that with. I had the wrong angle on that. Good slide jump. I happened to do a plasma grenade slide there, but it's relatively low value. And for full game here, I'll just keep this plasma grenade. Cone launch coming up, they can be a bit finicky. There's a lot of obstacles in the way, and got a good one. Like, good enough. That one was good enough. Take that. Okay, hoping to get this good jackal to flinch so I can headshot it. And then focusing on the drones. Flame the brute. And that's everyone. Could have been a bit more efficient killing that jackal, but it's fine. Okay, good data hive so far. Sub 440, like a 4.3x cutscene is good. Again, just making our way through some enemies. Got another cone launch coming up. So to help us do the cone launch, we're going to kill 3 of the 4 enemies here at least. So there's 2. The brute didn't bubble, so that helps me kill them. And now these guys will push up. So if these guys don't push up, then that brute can get in the way of this cone launch. And the one grunt that was in my way gave me a plasma grenade, so I'm very happy. That wasn't the best cone launch, but totally fine. So we got 3 more grunts to get plasma nades from, but we're already stocked up. But this would normally be the last chance to get plasma nades. Oh, it is the last chance to get plasma nades. Which we got 1. Teleport there here to try and open the door, but the door was sort of already open. I think thanks to the grunt. Checkpoint. After we stop delaying it for this launch. Okay, should be safe to do this. There was an extra brute shot that I used on the side of the wall, just to guarantee that I got up to the top. Probably not required, but you do take extra damage from that, which meant the last little brute shot jump can be a bit scary, but I try to shoot it behind me rather than just straight under me, so that it's further away, so it does less damage, but it still gives me a boost. I feel like it helps. So decent movement here, but we're going to try and hit a little slide on a slope and see what this chieftain wants to do to us.
Let's take them out now.
No slide really, but he's chilling, the chieftain. I'm going to headshot his buddy. He failed to headshot his buddy.
You do know your stuff.
Okay, that crate's in the way.
Nice and slow.
Okay, well that was a good clear. We're just kind of wrecked by this crate. Get our teammates stuck.
They won't last long in a firefight. Take point. Clear a path to Buck.
I'm gonna get this checkpoint here, because I don't know how this is gonna go. Yeah, this is a bit awkward. Oh, that worked.
Veronica! Over here! Hurry!
Should have tried that the first time.
This is our exit, rookie. Head through the door.
The idea is we get to Buck before the enemies arrive, and the game says once you get to this part of the map where this trigger is, if there's no enemies alive, then open the doors. And there's no enemies alive because they haven't even dropped off the phantoms yet.
Door's locked.
But that doesn't save time unless we get our teammates stuck, and then the game teleports them here to this door. So if you don't get your teammates stuck, the game is like, oh, they're behind, but they're not so far behind that we're not just going to just wait to see if they can get there. So the game waits and waits and waits, and then they fail to get here, and then it's like, okay, we'll teleport them forward for you.
Why is this one so important?
This engineer knows what the Covenant's
But instead, if we get them really far behind, the game's like, oh wait, these guys are really far behind. We're not even going to bother trying to wait to see if they catch up. We're just going to teleport them straight away.
No. Well, maybe one or two.
And you need both of them to teleport. If one of them doesn't teleport, then... well, asterisks on that, but yeah, if one of them doesn't teleport, then don't go fast. Alright, so without the revert, the start hive would have been good.
Elevator, come on.
Time for coastal. So last level, longest level.
Agreed. I'll stay with the asset, give it close cover.
Oh, I hate doing that. I can never do it in the direction I want to go. So we got 2 plasminades, which is all we need to start the trick on the first section of the highway, but we will need some more plasminades. So unfortunately didn't get drops from these guys. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to hope to get drops on the highway. Pray for good RNG later, will be faster than trying to hunt nades here.
Can't that thing move any faster?
All the shooting, it's frightened.
Want me to give it a little push? Let him go.
It's a little trick to TP the teammates forward, mainly just Virgil.
Should be an elevator right
We need
through
Virgil to open the door.
Rookie, don't let them near the alien.
There is 2 ways to hit the cutscene here. One is to actually hit the button that appears. The other one is to get behind these doors, and there's a trigger that activates the cutscene, but there's no known way in solo to hit that trigger. In co-op, you can spawn bump a teammate into the elevator, and it hits the trigger instantly, and the cutscene starts, which is pretty fun.
It's a little crowded in here. The engineer's
Okay.
doing something with the control circuit.
So I killed the fuel rod.
Hey, watch me put that.
Gonna try and get our hog set up here. Good enough, but hopefully it all works.
I'm doing the best
Push
I
that guy
can.
out of the way.
Just stay out of our
And now
way.
we're going to try and launch this hog out of bounds. And I messed up my setup, but I adjusted okay, I think. And as long as it stays stuck.
Covenant must have shut these doors. Give the engineer a second to override the lock. That's it.
Shot too low. Okay, so now I've only got 1 rocket, and that's not going to be able to save that. Let's just try a second launch. And we'll call it a day. There's a way to save it there with the SMG, but I just wasn't quite able to shoot it. And I couldn't see a way to shoot it. So so that it would land how I needed it to to stop sliding. Just confirming none of these guys drop nades. No. I'm out of SMG ammo. Okay. There's no nades here, right? Let's just be thorough and check. No nades. No nades. Okay. I just splattered myself. He's running. Oh, there's one nade here. So if I collected one nade before... Oh, and there's another nade here. Nice. Okay. Let's see if we get this launch. Let me see if I can do this. I'm going to take like as much time as I need to set up. And we'll see if we just hit it first try. Because we do the god setup. Sure. Let's go with that. Okay. Okay. Let's try this.
Whoa! What just happened? I think the engineer found a way to extend its shields.
Okay. So if we just have infinite time to be able to set up, we can just hit it first try.
Don't worry, we got you covered.
So unfortunately the driver's seat of that hog needs to be basically here. So with 3 rockets I can get it from there to here, but not with 1 rocket and no nades. And no SMG ammo. So unfortunately our only option is to walk the highway. What do I want to bound this to? Let's go with sure. And kill. Jump out and hit a load. Hit a trigger. Oh, what's going on? Oh, he didn't. Oh. Well, fumble. Okay, go in here. So, ideally you do this with a warthog.
I see a scorpion tank up ahead.
Rookie,
We need
there's
firepower.
but we're gonna need that tank.
Oh. Oh. Did I just soft-lock myself? I soft-locked myself. Oh, I can show you guys the, what we used to do. Full bar. Wait, no, I've already gone. Well, the race is back that way. Come here. So this is full path strats. Except I've completely messed this up.
Assault carrier, 10 o'clock high. At the size of that thing.
Whoops.
It's charging and driving on the other side of the city.
Whoops.
And the Covenant.
Right out of there.
Mickey, we're gonna keep ripping it through.
Yep.
Clear that ferry. Scarab, look out! This one's onto us.
Alright. And that's in time for there. Alright. Okay, run up until the funniness on NMT. Let's actually have a look to see if I stuck a grunt. So that was pretty sad. Creative theater. Hey Kumo.
We sidestepped on the way up. Thanks for picking such a tall building. I'm really digging all these stairs.
Down, Gunny. On a rooftop, northeast of your location.
Jetpack fruit.
Okay, what happened here?
Gunny, we
Whoops.
moved one of those construction cranes, made a bridge to our location. Affirmative. We're almost there.
That sucks. Thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, not the best run, but would have been fine. Would have been fine. I'll catch you all next time, maybe tomorrow. Let me just check some things. But I think we're going to finish with a quiz and just call it there. Alright, catch you all later.